Bro, have you been to the DR recently? Well, you haven't because you're alive, but what is happening?
Hold on. He's the official representative and the apologist for DR. So let him do this little spin cycle right here.
Let me give you my.
Spin it,
Hold on. Let me get right real quick. By the way, if y'all saw the last episode of the show, Anderson Cooper backed me up on this.
It's a smear campaign.
That's right. It's a smear campaign.
It's Russia.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, bruh. This is a tourist destination, bro.
Yes, things are gonna happen.
3 million people go here every summer, dog. Like people are gonna.
But when people are going in the same way, my G, it's like a genocide. Like what is happening?
Yo, it's one dude at the Hard Rock Hotel who's mad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like somebody called him out of his name, and he was like, "You know what? You getting a little fabuloso in your fucking pina colada."
He's like, "Yeah, American."
And he's not being general. He's like, he knows that one
for
too.
real. No. He's got intel.
He's like, yo, stop killing people. You making that hot.
That's my primo.
Let's go get him.
Yeah, that's Julio right there. Shout out to Julio.
Right. It's just it's a scary thing, man. You know, it scared a lot of people, but the DR needs people to come through and spend money.
It's tourism is the number one. You know what I'm saying?
So tell your people stop killing people.
Yeah, man.
I sound like a MAGA voter. I'm like, yo, tell your people stop killing people.
America's worse.
I'm like, bro. I'm like, how many
shootings this past week?
You feel me?
Yeah.
America's worse.
You didn't even have to go in the mini bar. You just had to go to the mall and get clapped in.
Well, America's a lot bigger than DR.
I mean, I guess.
Very true.
Very true. And, you know, like, also, people were like fake alcohol? What's going on? I just want to point out Jamaica does not have these problems. Come to Jamaica.
A beautiful place.
You know what I'm saying? Just don't wear any rainbow colors.
Wow.
So, yo, if we weren't doing the podcast that eventually brought you to all of this,
Yes.
right? And then now we're performing in front of crowds. We're on TV. We're still doing the podcast. If this was not happening, what would we be doing? Would we be teaching?
We think about that all the time.
Really?
You know what we'd be? We would be the worst TSA agents ever.
Ever.
Like, we'd be the ones that we just make. I'd be like, yo, you take off your shoes, you keep them on, you take the hat off.
Yo. Yeah. Nah, I don't care what he said. Put your belt around your head.
He said take the shoes off. Now, you know what? I feel like we'd probably still be doing some sort of version of the show, just not at the show, just at like some very whack job at like a call center, or just hanging in front of. We might actually be the actual bodega boys, just hanging in front of bodegas all day, begging for change.
Yeah, we're the bodega boys because we work here.
Hey, look, it's like we have a show.
Right. Like, hey, don't forget to say that, man. 'Cause we're recording at 5.
Yeah, like, yo, give me a tiger beer, Poppy. Come on.
Yeah, Poppy's like, put the cardboard on the floor and I'll give you a beer.
Yeah, I got you.
Yo, you guys are getting some amazing guests as well, man. It's very cool.
It's wild. It's wild because before it was like we were just calling people we knew, and we'd like be on the show, and now it's like famous people are calling us like, yo,
Mano,
can I be on the show?
podcast?
Yeah, not even Mano level. Like, yo, Aunt Judy, what you doing? Yo, you still got my baby teeth? Yeah, bring it to the studio.
Come through.
Yeah, I mentioned Mano because God bless him. He does everything. He'll do every show.
Yeah.
My guy.
It's funny because we seen him and he was like, yo, when I'm gonna be on the show? And I was like, whatever you want, Mano.
I don't know, man. We got Charlize Theron coming through, dog. So you know what I mean. But no, there's been some great guests, and it's great the way you guys can interview them, and there's no steps being missed. I mean, you guys are being yourselves, being paid to be yourselves, doing something that you love. Now you just do it on a bigger format, in front of people, or bigger platform in front of people. Like that's, it's the dream come true. You guys are doing it, man.
And also, it's like about representation. Like a lot of people were just like on late night, they don't see people that look like them, and the voices don't sound like that. And, like the love we get, even though we're like Bronx all day and like coming out to LA and people just showing us love and they're like, yo, I'm not from the Bronx, but I feel your energy and I get everything you're saying. And it's like, that's important. And the feeling that you're able to do that's probably the best part of it.
Yeah, because you guys are so New York. You know what I mean? But it translates.
Yeah, we had a network that was just like, yo, fam, you guys are never going to be famous outside of New York because you talk too fast.
Right?
The New York
is too much slang.
The Midwest is never going to.
Viceland talking like that.
That wasn't Viceland. It was another one.
I'm going for the clout.
Go for it. I appreciate it.
No, but they should have hung on to you guys somehow. But
yeah, when in late night have you ever heard somebody say "Coño"?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
When's the last time you see Anderson Cooper drinking Brugal?
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Jimmy Fallon drinking a beer, just hanging out. You know what I mean?
You see people on TV, and then when they come on our show, you see the real them or see them out of character.
Absolutely, I love
and
that.
People love that. Like that first time you'll see like Anderson Cooper drop the F-bomb, you're like, yo.
Yeah, he's like, wait,
you
was
cuss?
like,
You got a
yo.
robot?
Yeah.
Word?
You know?
And sometimes people get too comfortable on the show. We're like, yo.
Yeah.
You still got a real job. Like don't mess up your
career. I don't want to don't ruin your career over here.
That's another thing. If a guest is going off, do you guys allow them just to go off and put their foot in their mouth, or do you kind of like say, yo, guys, like you may not wanna
we'll
mess your
stop
bag
them.
up.
We'll stop because what happens is people get so comfortable on our show they forget the cameras there, they'll forget the audience is there,
Then
and
let
it's
them
like
fly.
you
Let
love that, but then at the same time, if we have on the show, that means we rock with them, and the last thing you want to do is like ruin like you don't know, we might go to dinner with this
Now
person
listen.
one day, and you don't want to like ruin their career, and then
I know, and that's very respectful. You know what I mean? Tells me you were raised right. But, we are in a content-driven business.
Right.
And that is the content that is most viewed and liked and all
Right.
of that. So we know that. But I also know that relationships are very important as well. But sometimes you got to let them be who they want to be.
The thing is, we don't like to. That's not how we get our clicks and our views. And like the idea of like stunts for like ratings and views, like we've been the victim of that. So we don't ever want. We never want to put someone in a situation.
You don't want
like
to
that.
chase eyeballs. You want eyeballs to chase you.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
That's the
It's like
motto.
short-term thinking is what you're saying?
Yeah.
And then also the other thing is like if that's what if you're just doing like pranks and like gotcha stuff. All right, that worked on Monday and Tuesday, and then the ratings
else
go
you
back
got?
down. Next Monday, you got to do it again.
Yeah,
and then people are just like, no, I'm not going on that show because they're doing gotcha questions. They're just trying to get that viral moment.
You know what
so
I mean?
it ruins like the booking, it ruins the talent and everything.
Sure.
And
Next
eventually,
thing you just in the car singing along with other motherfuckers in the car. Like,
wow, is that a shot at James Corden?
Who's that?
Wow.
What?
Oh, he was taking a shot at carpool karaoke.
I know.
He has like a one-sided beef. James Corden's like, who?
I'm letting him do it. You know?
Yeah.
This is how you do it. You know what I mean?
This is the moment.
James Corden's not even from America. He's like, why do you guys call it beef? He's like, I have Wellington.
So is that cheesy to you guys? That type of like carpool karaoke? Is that something you guys?
I mean, that's their thing.
That's
It's
their
not
thing.
our thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna call it cheesy because a lot of people enjoy it, but it's like it's just not what we do.
Also, I feel like you guys would be disappointed if it was like us in a Honda CRX singing with the Muppets.
Yeah, come on. You'd be like, yo, what happened to my boys, man? You know what I'm saying?
So keeping true to this is obviously very important,
100%.
right?
Yeah.
You know, it's not even very important. It's just what we are. Like there's no like you see when we came in here. This is us. It's like we don't have to like put on false airs or like put on glasses and transfer to a character. This is just us.
Let me get into character.
And when people meet us on the street and they're just like, "Oh, you're exactly the way you were on TV," I was like, "Yeah, that's what it is."
Sure. The move to Showtime, was that pretty easy for you guys?
Simple. Because it's like muscle memory to make the show. The first couple of episodes was more like being in a real studio, learning the different camera angles and stuff.
Yeah.
But then once we
Right,
got that,
right,
you see
right.
like we're hitting our stride, and it was just like we make shows everywhere. Like people, if you can ask our publisher Sherry. We basically performing 24/7, and like if you're around us in the restaurant, you're like, "Wow!"
Or
they
don't ask her,
stop.
because she'll be like, yeah, they are really
It's
performing
exhausting,
24/7.
but
Right.
All the time.
all the time,
Constantly.
always.
In the car.
We can't turn it off.
Yeah.
It's a little annoying sometimes.
I was gonna say, does it ever get annoying between you two?
Yeah.
Like,
It
okay,
doesn't get
bro,
annoying between
I
us
get it,
two,
dog.
but I could see other people
'Cause
getting
we over
annoyed
here,
around us.
What's the last thing y'all fought about?
We probably only had one fight ever,
Yeah.
and it was it's South by Southwest,
yeah.
because like everything
We're
was.
yin and yang.
Yeah.
He's very like, yo, this, like,
We're both tourists. We're like, what are we, 2 days apart?
Okay.
I'm 15th, he's 18th.
Oh,
Yeah.
it just got weird.
So so no, we were fighting, and it was just about. He's just happy-go-lucky with everything. He doesn't plan anything, and like,
I'm like, yeah, whatever,
everything always
yo.
falls into place with him. And I'm like, that's not how life works. You have to plan. You got to be responsible, whatever. So
like,
we
nah,
went to some performance outside of Austin, like mad far out, and it's time to go home. There's no cars. Uber is making you force you to download an update, and it wasn't going through. And I called the cab company, and it was like, it's gonna be 2.5 hours for
He's
a
like
cab.
this, he's stressed. I'm like,
And
bro,
he's like,
don't worry
he's
about
like,
it.
he's like, yo,
We're
let's
gonna
just
be
find
good,
weed.
bro.
We'll be
We're
all
gonna be
right. We'll be
good.
good. I'm
No,
like, that's
man.
not how it works.
Yeah.
We have to get back to. We might have to walk. Like, I need you to be in the. I need you to concentrate. And I was about to punch him. No, it was just late.
You needed
And
a
then-
blunt, my G. You
and
needed a
then
blunt.
no, but I was like, yo, we are stranded, and then we're from New York, and like we're outside of Austin. I was like, yeah, we're probably gonna get lynched or something. I don't know what's going on. And then a car, and I'm like,
I don't know how they do it around
he's
here.
like, don't worry, everything's gonna fall into place. Everything works out. Everything always works out for me. And I was like, that's not how life works. You can't just expect everything to work. And then what happens? Skirt, skirt. A car pulls up, and some guy's like, Desus Mero, want to share my Uber? I was like, he's not learning a lesson if you get in this car.
I'm like,
Keep driving.
Keep
I'm like
driving.
that too, bro. Like,
We took the ride.
you know what I'm saying?
We took it, and the whole time he's looking at me like,
Hey, dude,
and I was like,
my
let's
blood
get
is
weed.
boiling. My blood is boiling because this is the same situation we have with him, though.
Mm-hmm.
But see, you guys had it one time, right? We have it every
Every
day
time?
with this motherfucker.
That's how I am. Like,
Every fucking day. Turn the fucking camera off. Turn these mics off. This motherfucker right here just thinks life just happens.
Does he answer emails?
Fuck no. No calendar appointment. My man walks up to our producer, Jeff Garcia, the sports student, says, man, to be honest with you, I'm not really good with deadlines. Like, what the
What? Yeah.
You're on payroll, motherfucker.
He's like, yeah. He's like,
Yo, no,
he's like, yo, email. email conflicts with my family time. I was like, that's not how it works.
1,000%.
That's
Yo,
not how
I'm
it
gonna
works.
be selfish.
We're like, yo, you gotta get here early.
Self-care.
I know, but I go to bed at 6 a.m. Then
Yeah.
don't go to bed at 6 a.m. Where is the fucking
It's
priority?
easier said than done.
Or he'd be like, yo, he's like, thank you. He's like, yo, what are we doing today? I was like, I don't know, getting on a plane to go to LA for a tour. Do you even know? Have you packed yet? He's like, oh, I'll be back.
What are we doing today?
He just running to the airport with socks in his hands and shit.
Mero, you are that guy.
And he has 4 kids. I'm like, you're supposed to be more responsible than me. One of them could die.
I got a responsibility meter, and I waste it all on my kids. That's what it is.
I feel you. And once you're not with them, it's free time.
It's free. That's it.
I know. See, I do
you
understand.
feel my pain.
I understand that, but I understand
You
you,
feel my pain.
most. Because it just can get crazy, and
Yeah,
then you start
listen.
thinking, man, my life wasn't that easy. You start thinking about your own past experiences and shit. Like,
But
I
then
know.
we get to Cali though, and we get to smoking and stuff like that. We get very philosophical or whatever, and I'm just like, brother, this is destiny. This is supposed to happen. He's just like,
This moment here, we lifted already.
he's like,
And I'm so high, I'm like, yo, shit, that's
Yo.
that guy from TV.
you're like, yo, he's right though.
Yo, really quick, I see you with the NY hat, my
You know what I'm
G.
saying? Okay.
Dodgers, Yankees, World Series, if that happens.
Let's go.
what
Let's go.
happens
Hopefully
there?
Houston
go.
doesn't get in the way of that. But yeah, that'd be great. That's what that's what the country wants.
needs.
Right,
That's what the
right.
country
Yeah.
wants. No, we're tired of
Come
these
here,
small
Garcia.
teams. Give me big teams.
Big teams.
Yeah,
Big
bro,
fan
that's
bases.
so
Big
iconic.
plays, big plays.
That's so iconic.
Nail
LA,
biters.
New York, and that's a World Series that even if you don't watch baseball,
You'll watch
you will
it.
be into that. The ratings will be
on.
through the roof. Come on,
on.
MLB, fix it. Make it so it happens.
Yes.
All right. Nobody wants to see
right.
all these other teams. Brah.
Yankees, Dodgers. Let's go.
Let's
That'll
go.
be on some East Coast, West Coast vibe.
Yo, imagine every walkout song is like New York hip hop, West Coast hip hop.
Yeah.
Think about the music that will come out of that, though. The
And
music.
also, we have our own special selfish part of that because we want to go out to cover it. We want
Absolutely.
the show. We gotta be like, yo, we gotta go out to the World Series. bro.
Fucking Desus Mero, what you expect?
Yeah, we gotta go out there, and then we could do like that's how they. You know how ESPN has like the traveling sports show, and they have all the people in the back. And It's gonna be
like,
great.
oh, hey.
We have you guys up there. We could just like go back and forth with
Yeah,
the teams
yeah.
and stuff.
Has anyone declined you guys coming out to cover, or a guest has declined to not be on the show because of their
No.
image or whatever the fuck?
No, you know what? If anything, it's figuring out what to do with people. Because some people it's just like, yeah, we could do a straight interview, but you're so talented, we want to do more. Maybe do a
Yeah.
song with you or a sketch or like it's like a scheduling thing. But no one's ever declined it because anyone that we've reached out to have on the show is someone we rock with or someone that rocks with us. So
Great,
it's never
great,
like
yeah.
a blind
So
side.
they
It's-
know what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
we
they
never
know what
get.
time it is, yeah.
And then there's certain guests like they know better than like even at like certain politicians would never come on our show like because what would they gain from it? They would just look stupid.
They just get roasted.
Yeah,
But like you were
Yeah,
saying,
you
like
flame 'em
people
up,
like
right?
yeah, because we keep it
exactly.
real. You know, you'd be like, yo, you know, why you a dumbass?
Yeah.
Why you vote for this?
Sometimes you guys go at radio too. I mean, go at radio sometimes as well. You guys have gotten your little radio beefs here and there. or no?
maybe.
What do you?
I'm just starting to talk shit. You know what I mean? I'm just starting to talk.
I
No,
don't
wait.
recall, Your Honor.
There was some New York radio shit though, no? With Envy and all that, or no?
Who?
Oh, wow.
Who?
Okay, see now I get it. I'm picking up on it, guys. I'm picking up on it. I got it.
Shout out to Envy. That's the homie.
Nah, that's the homie.
That's the homie.
It's all good, I'm sure.
Not for nothing, yo, Big Boy got us, bro. In
Yeah.
the beginning, he was just like, "Hey, listen, man, I didn't want to do this over the phone, so I'm
God,
gonna just
here we
tell you
go.
brothers
You
right
guys,
now."
he was like, you guys are like banned from iHeartRadio.
He's like, "You can't
I
come
just
up
want
here.
to tell you in your
I
face.
just want to let you know, I didn't want to do this over the phone in a disrespectful way."
And he was like, because of what happened with Envy.
With
And we was like,
Envy's
but
situation.
we're professional. We was like, all right, that's cool.
All right,
It
that's
happens.
fine. That's cool.
Happens.
And he was like, "I got
Got you.
We're like,
I was like, ah, ha, ha.
But I'm sure the cameras were rolling, and, and you
the cameras
guys
were rolling. And I was like, oh, it's
kept your
fine.
cool.
It's fine.
Because if you would have
We're
been on some like, wait, what?
Well, shout out to Sherry for giving us media training. Even when that happened, you know, our first gut reaction is like, I'm from the Bronx all day. Mero, chop his face. But we were there to promote our country. So we was like,
I was struggling. I
Yeah.
ain't hold you. I
Has
was
there
like,
been
I was
a call
holding a
from
mic like
radio?
this. I
Has
was
there
like,
been a call from radio? Like, you guys need to be on FM somewhere, or you guys need to be syndicated somewhere.
I mean, every now and then there's talk of that, but I mean, with our schedule right now, we probably do not have time for that. We're doing the show and everything. And we still do the podcast, so we still have that.
Right. He's
But
gonna
maybe
brush
one
off
day.
what we do for a living. I like that, man.
Yeah,
Ain't
you
nothing
know,
wrong
we're
with
not
that.
trying to take your job. See, what if you were here like, yo, you guys should be on radio, and then
You
next
want me
week
to
we in here like, yo.
Oh, thank you guys so
come
much. I
on, man.
appreciate
Come on. I
it.
ain't trying to take your
But I
spot.
could see something like a weekend syndicated joint with iHeart. I'm just putting it out there.
We want to do like NPR, like that real soft, boring talk.
yes, almost
today
AM
we're talking
radio
about
vibe.
tariffs and
Today we're
bonds
gonna talk
and,
about pulparindo.
yeah.
Welcome
It's a
to
popular
Desus Mero.
Mexican candy that's traditionally eaten at birthday quinceañeras, I believe
It's
they're called.
actually
Yeah. Today we're going to talk about iceberg lettuce and why it does not belong in tacos.
That's right. Thank you.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
No,
You guys are from New
If you
York.
smack, yeah.
Dog, pineapple for sure belongs on pizza.
Nah, fuck out of here. Now you wildin'. I'm about
Yes,
to walk
I
on the
have a
set.
theory.
I'm about to DJ envy this shit.
with pepperoncinis,
Pepper cheese?
pepperoncinis,
Pepperoni?
pineapple,
What's a pepperoni?
pepperoncinis.
The
like a little-
pepperoncinis, the little joints that come with the Papa John's pizza. The little green pepper.
You just admitted to eating Papa John pizza?
Listen,
I'm
when
fucking
the
with
Yankees
Papa
score over 5 runs, it's a free pizza.
Oh, wow.
So cash in.
Wow.
That shit.
As a New Yorker, you should be disgusted. New Yorkers should feel about pizza the way LA people feel about tacos.
Yo, tell
Okay,
me, can you talk to me about this?
Okay.
Yo, I said, when I got in, I said, yo, I ate 2 punch bars and I'm teleporting everywhere. This shit is wild. I woke up and I forgot that we went to the weed store last night. I got hella pre-rolls on deck. I'm hyped. And then people like, oh, you bought pre-rolls. Those are garbage. He's like, that's the trim. That's the trap. And then it's like, yo, 2 things you cannot tweet about in L.A. I got tacos here or I got my weed here. Because
Yeah.
motherfuckers
Yeah.
can
Everybody has an
oh, you
opinion.
got trash. That's just trash.
They very strong opinions.
I'm like, yo.
And then
Nah,
people,
chill out.
people tell you to go to a taco spot that's like 3 hours away and only open on Tuesday at 4. And I'm like, fam, we're here for 3 days.
I can't.
No,
I
I
know.
know. Listen, I know you
They're
want
like
me to
worth
buy some mole from your tia and shit, but
Yeah.
like, yo, come
Yo,
on.
you go up here. All right, you're
We're
going to see
near
a
King
tree.
Taco.
Turn right.
Can I live?
Like, I take my taco joint seriously, as you can tell by the way I'm
Very
built.
serious. With
But yo,
it's hard to
like,
please this
if
guy.
you're in town, I'm not gonna recommend some trash ass place. I
Right.
want you to get the whole damn experience.
Facts.
So you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it'd be like that, but not with the weed. The weed. Just chill out.
Nah,
my
we've been
boy.
weed checked before in LA. They're like, you're not smoking on that real. That's not real gelato. What's the original strain? I was like,
I was like, I don't know.
I was like, I don't know.
Scientist,
I
like,
They're like, is that? Are you smoking? Oh, that's from the North Valley, man. That's like not real gelato. Like
Yeah,
my
that's-
brother started gelato. I was like, did he? Okay.
Weed commentators are the worst.
Yo.
They're the worst. It's like, yo, my G, you
Because then you
don't
need
have a
weed
degree.
after it. Because you're like, yo, you blew my high. Like,
Right? You got trash. Bro, that trash
I'm like-
has me high as
I'm like,
fuck
yo,
at the
fam.
moment.
In New York, like people keep the weed under their nuts when they deliver it to you. Like, what do you?
that's what I'm trying to explain to motherfuckers. I'm like, yo, you don't understand. I
You
was
don't
like,
understand.
This is a whole process in New York, dog. Like,
Bro, the first time
This came out of someone's asshole, bro.
we were
Like,
in
yeah.
LA and the weed dealer pulled out the square reader, we was like, are you serious? I was like, because me, I'm like, yo, where's the ATM? He was like, yeah?
like
I was like-
Venmoing and shit. Like, yo, like
I'm like, this is the
for
future,
dinner.
bro.
Thank you. Gracias, amigo, por la cena. Tú,
You just like-
excelente.
You just
They don't
Venmo
need
like
a
four,
personal-
Personal, güey.
four plants.
Yo, so we're performing tonight at the Ace Hotel.
Yeah.
Hotel. Come
You know what I'm
through.
saying? Come
Congratulations. We'd love to come through. That'd
You know
be
what I'm
great,
saying?
man. So is it you guys record your podcasts and that's the show, right?
That's,
That's
the
the
show.
show. Yep.
So it's like a live podcast, but there's more. It's like more interactive. It's like whatever happened. Like the crowd most of the time drives like someone to yell out something. And you be like, all right, I guess that's what we're gonna talk about
That's
now.
what we're gonna talk about.
Like
And that's how
It's
you guys
mad
roll.
it's
high
so much.
energy,
It's
bro.
high energy. It's so much fun, and it's just like it feels like a family reunion for our fans because
Sure.
like they've been waiting to come there, and some of them will come there alone, and then they'll link up with other people, and they're like singing the AKAs, and they know the jokes and the
that. I love
characters.
that.
And this is
it's
our
so much
first-
fun.
Like legit, like we're doing a show in LA that is just our show. It's not like a part of something or
Oh,
whatever.
okay. So it's just
yeah.
you guys.
Y'all
It's just
headlining.
us.
We're not opening no more.
Yes,
Nah.
how
You know
big
what I'm saying?
dog.
You know, we never
Bodega boys
opened.
in the
We've
building
never
full
opened
of
for anybody.
fans.
You feel me?
Like we from day one, it's just us, just us.
Yeah.
We've never had any opening acts or anything. Just us and the DJ.
God, man, what an opportunity you
We
guys
love
have.
it,
That's
bro.
amazing,
It's-
man.
Wow.
Bro, this is a wild ride.
Yeah, when we started the podcast, did we think that it would get this far?
No,
Nah.
absolutely not.
We
You guys
thought the
ever put it in the
podcast was
universe?
it. Like we thought the podcast would pop and it would become popular.
Yeah, we was like, yo, we're just gonna
But, like-
be popular with an audio pod. And by popular, we just meant like, you know, like maybe like 2,000 listens every week or something like that.
Like
Right,
maybe
right,
like
right.
some random T-shirt company send us free T-shirts.
Yeah.
Like,
That's really what we were
Tommy
working for.
John is going
we
to
were
give
trying
us
to get like
a
free shirts.
commercial to read.
But after the 7th episode of the podcast, like the response was just so wild. They were just like, "Yo, we got to pivot to video." And after that, we were like, "All right, cool. We got a little YouTube channel." And then after that, MTV2 was like, "Yo, we could be on MTV." I was like, "Yo, we gonna be on MTV." Other.
MTV2
Wow.
came through like
We
Drake
gonna
in
be
the
on
strip
after
club.
Martin.
Like,
We gonna be
yo,
on after and
you don't
before
need to do
Martin.
this. You don't need to do this.
You don't need to do this.
They came and saved them. They were like, yo, no cap. Drake in the strip club. Yo, you don't need to do this. Come with us.
Come with us, you'll be
Yo,
okay.
come
But yeah, like every
your
day
clothes
now
back
it's just
on.
like we do stuff and we just look at each other like, yo, this is wild. This is wild. Like we hosted the TCAs this weekend, and it's just like, yo, Amy Poehler's there. We know her.
Yeah.
We had a
She said
brunch
what up.
yesterday. We're hanging with like Megan Rapinoe and stuff like that.
So
and
we're
David
living the
Neversound.
dream, guys.
It's,
This is
Man.
it's beyond a dream.
Y'all kicking it with us, crazy.
It's
dog.
out here.
You guys are on the cruise
Free
ship.
candy, you know what I'm saying?
Congratulations, guys.
Yeah.
Up here with my dogs and shit. Like,
Congratulations, man. What's up with the Knicks, my G? Are we doing anything?
I mean, listen,
nothing
bro.
is going to
I feel
happen.
like Los Angeles is feeling themselves a little bit right now. now.
You know, for
we
a little
are.
while there, people were just like, "Are they more dysfunctional with the Knicks?" And I was just sitting back like, "No,
No.
I was like, "Just wait, we got some big plans, baby."
We gonna fuck it up.
I was like, we gonna have to fuck it all up. We got to fuck it all because I was too happy, and Knicks fans were too optimistic. We were like, "Yo, we getting Zion,
Yo,
we getting
KD,
Kyrie, we getting Kemba,
yo,
we getting
Iron
KD."
Man,
And then the universe was like,
the
"You
Human
thought?"
Torch.
Yeah.
And now,
baby.
and now we just like, yo, if we get 15 wins, I mean, that's good.
Yo, look,
That's a
we-
championship.
we
That's a
building-
championship.
We're building
I'm
towards
I'm
the
still
future.
taking off from work the next day. Like, yeah. I'm having a parade in my apartment. Like,
Yeah,
just me,
yeah.
my dog, and my cat. Like, yeah.
Like, oh, they covered the spread.
The
and we
Knicks should
live.
have a team. Well, they should have had a team by now that is just very dominant. I mean, it's New York.
It's New York, but
It's just tough. It's tough to watch. I'm sure
it's tough to watch.
It's
but
tough to watch as Laker fans.
It's
with
tough
the
to
Lakers,
watch,
what
but you know
we
the
were going
problem
through
is
as well.
we still watch.
We still watch.
We
Of course.
like
Of
dummies.
course.
We
But
did.
as LA, are you Lakers or Clippers?
Lakers fan,
Lakers.
yeah,
So as a Laker fan, you can relate. Like it's like, bro, this is
Absolutely.
my home team. Like
When Kobe
Yeah.
left,
I don't
it's like,
care
it's
if
a-
Kobe's
it's a wrap.
Yeah, but even when the Kobe, like the down Kobe years, when he was just like, yo, I'm getting 60, but I'm taking 70 shots. You know what I'm saying? Like even then, it's like, bro, like this is my squad. Like it is what it
Yeah.
is.
Will Carmelo Anthony join a team? Will he end up?
I hope so, bro.
I hope so.
something, guys.
Like we have a hashtag. We're like trying to bring him home, but I don't know, man.
Like,
Y'all
yo,
really want Carmelo?
Why
like,
not?
retire Nick, bro. Come
Why
off the
not?
bench. And he said in the interview, he's like, yo, I don't give a fuck. I'll come off the bench. I
He
don't
come
care.
off the bench. But
I
yo,
respect that. I
Carmelo
respect that.
gave us so many good memories
Yeah.
as Knicks fans,
Yeah,
and then
bro.
not only that, like he really was out there. He had the Knicks on his back with basically no help, and he took all the brunt on the media. And I'm just saying, like, not a lot of people was built for that. He didn't
right.
deliver a ring, but you know what? At least he
Yeah.
tried.
I'm out here judging him. I'm sorry, Carmelo.
Melo the guy. Also his hats are fire, bro.
Yo, you ever
like-
seen a tie-dye top hat?
He had like tie hats. He had
Bro,
camouflage
come on,
hats.
man. He had the future hat before future.
It's
dog.
funny.
feel me?
It's funny.
I
We
get
interviewed him. He was like, "Yo, y'all be roasting my
I get
hats,
it.
right? I
get
seen
it.
that."
But
I
he's
was
got
like,
family troubles too. He's got bigger issues, I think,
Yeah.
at the moment. You know what I'm saying? And
But actually, like
He's
we
a
know
little
him now,
distracted.
and I seen him in an art gallery the other day.
What?
And
Wait
like,
a minute. I seen him in an art gallery the other
yeah,
day.
he's my friend. I was like, "What's up, Melo?" He was like, "Oh yeah, I seen your show." I was like, And then your man brought. I'm not even gonna flex. Your man dropped serious change on a painting. Like I had to sit down. I was like, "Oh." I know
Melo
it was
did.
like Melo.
He might want to start saving his money.
No, Melo got art. Melo got. I
He's
think that's
also
what his.
collecting shit. That's what
yeah.
I feel like he's already there. Like,
Yeah.
yo, all right,
He was
cool.
telling me
There
he
you
was
go.
like proper investing in property is cool, but the new thing is art. He was
So
like,
you're
you got.
rich and
He was
bored.
like, you got to get some art. I was like, I need to get
What'd
some
you
money
say,
first.
Legend?
So
But
that's what you do when you're rich and bored. bro.
yeah.
Something I don't know nothing about. but-
And I was like, what kind of art? I was like the art you get with like the airbrush stuff with like the couples and like, yo, best couple in the world. Like I'd get one of those. Like
Velvet painting that my
the
grandmother
fake
had,
LA
the lights
Times.
on.
Like, yo, Jesus is a pimp. And I'm like, yeah. They're
Yo,
like, nah,
you guys
not
living
that.
a hot boy summer, a city boy summer? What are we doing, guys?
Nah, not at all. What do you mean?
My man, he's married. Hey,
what are you
Jesus, what's
talking
good?
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm not married, but I'm
summer,
washed. I'm living a washed summer. Like I see people like, yo, we going out. We going to this day party. Then we going to this night party. Then we going to Henny Palooza. I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
All right, I'm waiting for my Bengay to come from Amazon, and then maybe I'll join you. Okay? Now, if you don't mind, I gotta take my probiotics.
What's a Desus Mero turn up like?
Bro, when we turn
Like
up,
a turn up.
Turn
when
up,
we
turn up.
we don't remember.
Yeah.
What happened.
Mero, I used to watch you smoking weed on live, and I should sit there and watch that shit for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, the best part of him the best part of him smoking weed on live is when he would nod out. Like,
Oh God, it was
just-
the best.
Yeah.
No, it was the best because my man would just and then just
fall.
and comments.
And I'm just anywhere else, and then my phone is like,
And I'm over here.
My wife is like, what the
and then,
fuck are
and I
you
look at the
doing?
text, and it's a text message like, yo, Mero died again. I'm like,
again.
and I call, I'm like, yo, Mero, wait, Mero,
yo,
wait.
check on
Have
your
them
man.
please go check on Mero.
CPR.
Then I'm over here capping crazy, like, yo, nah, I'm just looking for the next song to play. What y'all talking about? I gotta look down.
Nah, I've seen him
And
doze
the
off,
thing
my
is,
G.
like people send me screenshots, and I'm like, I don't need the screenshots because I just went on, and I'll look, and I'll be like, Mero, and I just put it on cast, Mero, yo, Mero.
My God. Yo, Tekashi 6ix9ine, is there an interview set up? Will we interview Tekashi 6ix9ine? Are we brave enough to do that?
Will we not get killed? Like,
I
It
mean,
could happen.
that would be a good interview. I mean, would it even be a good interview? Because what do we have to ask him? Like, why? Like,
why'd you do it?
why'd you snitch?
Why'd you snitch?
It's
He's like,
not-
I don't want to go to jail, dog.
Yeah, I mean, I get that.
Interview
but-
over. Now get the fuck out of here. Yeah. We fear for our lives.
Yeah, I mean, there's some cool interviews to get. That, you know, I would love to do an ASAP Rocky video, ASAP Rocky interview now with him fresh out of jail. Ask him, you know,
We might
What
get
happened?
that,
if
right?
you get that, that's
we
we
might
get
get
that.
that.
That's
We
a
got
big
him at
one.
Real Street Fest coming up, and that'll be his first
Yeah,
appearance.
that's
since
a
he's been
huge.
locked
That's
up.
gonna be a huge
That's a
get.
big get. Yeah, that's if he wants to talk
Yeah.
about it now.
But we definitely trying to get Bobby Shmurda when he gets out next year. Free the homie.
Free the homie.
It was his
Yep,
birthday
yep.
this weekend, so
Yes,
he's
sir.
getting out soon.
Man, have we taken a call? I haven't seen or heard it, but have we taken a call from jail from someone? Like an interview from jail, that'd be fun.
We haven't, because we tried to do the logistics for it. It's kind of hard. But what's funny is Bobby Schmurder on some other random YouTube show. I have no idea how they did the interview from jail. And he was like, yo, I love Desus Mero. He goes, I love Desus Mero. I watch them every night. I was like, in jail? How? And he was like, we got fire sticks. I was like,
word.
If you behave,
I was like, you got fire sticks. So do you also have
nah.
HDT? I was like, okay, you know what? I know
get
too
like
much.
15-minute TV time. You know what I mean? You sit there and
That
enjoy some
cable?
TV.
Like, they got cable.
They got digital cable.
I was like,
I don't know,
yo,
man. This guy
okay.
went live once with some dude in jail.
Yeah,
So anything is
Our
possible,
boy
guys.
he got phones in jail. He was like, yo, what's cracking on the outside? I was like,
Yo, my man.
I was like, I don't know, just
I
freedom.
stopped using Facebook completely because my man used to do Facebook lives from jail, and I'm like, fam, how you doing this?
Yeah.
He's with the suit and shit, and they doing push-ups and shit like that. I'm like, yo, my man.
doing workouts
I'm like, yo, what are you doing? I'm like, yo, the CEO coming. Put the phone away.
And when they're on live, right, they look just as happy as they
Like
would be
they
if they were
chilling.
out. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I'm like,
Chilling.
They're like,
it's not that bad.
yo, come here.
Yo,
shout
get my man. Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's
Yo,
poppin'?
D Block over here.
Yeah.
Yo, it's pizza day today. You mad happy?
Yo, what's poppin', yo?
Yo, we about to go to rec for an hour and walk around the circle.
Word up. You know
What's
what I'm
up?
saying? About to hit the yard, take our
Shout
shirts
out
off.
to Pelican Bay. Hold your head.
Word,
You know what
hold
I
your
mean?
head,
We out
yo.
here.
We be home soon, you know what I'm saying?
My
10 more
man.
years to go, you heard?
My man Desus said we about to walk around in a circle.
With the wild high white gym sock.
Yo,
Yeah.
what's poppin'?
Doing mad burpees.
Just
Just mad frolic for no reason.
If you guys went to jail, what would it be for?
Probably his petty shoplifter that he continues to do to this day.
My man, I like to steal too. I don't know why.
But
You know what it is?
Latino thing?
It's maybe. But it was like, it's from my graffiti background. Like, I started doing graffiti shit at like 11, 12. And the number one commandment of graffiti is like, yo, thou shalt not buy your own paint.
Right.
Like, because you know what I'm
steal
saying?
it.
Like, you got to rack that shit. So when you rack it, you rack that
Tagger
and you,
talk.
you know what I'm
Tagger
saying?
talk, right?
Yeah. You know what I mean? You rack that and you rack everything else. North Face jackets, you know what I'm saying? All the gear.
Did
like
you guys
all
have
the,
mean streaks? over
all
there
that
in New
mean
York? Yeah,
streaks,
right?
bro.
The
The crank, shout out
scribes
to
and
KR for inventing crank. You know what I'm saying? Like all that. We used to boost all that stuff. So it was like, it's just like
It's just in him.
part of my DNA.
I've seen it.
Like,
I've seen him
yeah.
fighting it like Pookie. Like he's like, I shouldn't steal. Shouldn't steal. I'm like,
Like, yo,
just
we in
take
Target,
it,
chill.
fine.
I just can't.
I can't, yo, bro. I leave Target with something under the car every time,
I'm
bro.
like, yo, and then like he'll just leave with something he don't need. He's like, we leave Target. He just got like a rice cooker. I'm like, what are you gonna do with that? I was like, oh, and I got him by the ear, like, take it back and apologize.
I'll be opening up my food, eat it, and then forget to pay for
Yo,
it.
the theater
My
at the
mom
Ace
be mad as hell
Hotel.
if I made rice in a rice cooker, though, bro.
Oh, that
She'd be
man
like,
should be sick.
"Yo."
Are you kidding me, bro?
She threw the chanclet all the way from
Yo,
DR. Like, yo.
The theater at the Ace Hotel, we performing, man. Are these shows already sold out?
There's still some tickets available,
Still
and then
some
there's definitely
tickets.
tickets
Act
available for
fast
Wednesday.
now,
Act
man.
fast, bro.
Yo, because they
and we're getting
flying.
new shows in September on
Yeah,
Showtime.
on
Desus
Showtime,
Mero,
baby.
right?
Mondays and Thursdays, man.
Amazing,
Gonna be
guys.
late. Gonna be
was,
lit.
Was that a weird transition doing it every night and then just doing twice a week?
You know, because
there?
it's different production wise.
Yeah.
Because there's more moving
still a
parts
lot
on
of work
Showtime. There's a lot of
involved,
work.
sure.
There's a lot of background work, and that's
You guys prep or you guys just going there on the fly?
we just go in there on the fly. But
God
shout out
bless
to
you
our
guys.
production people, shout out to our tech staff, and shout out to our writers because they have to chop up the clips before we see them.
And, like,
they have
organize
to
stuff.
legally clear them and all that stuff. So like if you see the
Yeah.
Monday show, that means they were working on Sunday.
You know what I was thinking? Just let these guys go live. Let's see what happens.
Ooh, wow. Ooh.
I think that'll be very interesting.
We were live for
you
the
guys are
election.
responsible. You guys know what you're doing. We don't want to go back to being poor, so I get it.
Well, one of us is responsible.
Thank
Old
you.
FCC
Thank
Mero
you.
over here.
I know, right? Does it ever feel like you're raising him? Because I feel like we're raising him.
It doesn't feel like I'm
They
raising
choose
him.
to raise me. I didn't ask for them to raise
It
me.
doesn't,
Yeah, hey, fuck us for loving him.
it doesn't feel like I'm raising him. It feels like I just abandoned him early and I'm trying to get back in his life and he's just not rocking with me. He's like, you're not my real father.
You're not my father or my boss.
Yo, bodegahive.com. I love that, by the way. Bodegahive.com. You can get tickets September. New episodes. Desus and Mero on Showtime.
Still got the podcast still?
The podcast
You know what I'm
is still a
saying?
vibe. I was watching the podcast as well, and I was telling them, like, they just go. It's the same show. With all due respect, it's the same show, but that's the beauty of it. It's just,
that's all it is. That's
you
all it
guys
is, man.
are
Y'all
living.
got to
Two
figure it
dudes
out.
kicking it. Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
figured it out. We're being ourselves, and we're enjoying every second of it.
And that's not easy to do, bro, to be honest with you.
It's
No,
not.
because we get in here and sometimes you can get corporate, and sometimes you don't want to say certain things, or you want to, you want to be careful. And I'm sure you guys are careful as well, but you guys make it look.
What's
effortless.
funny is like we know nothing in comedy because you got people that grew up studying comedy. Like we just always.
Yo, I went to
been
UCB
funny.
for 12 years. I'm like,
And so like
I
one
went
night
to BCC for 3.
we just assumed everyone just worked
Yo, I
like
went to Second
this.
City, man.
And then one night, like we were doing another show and we're at a hotel, like after the show and rehearsals, whatever. And this other comedian was like, "Yo, you want to write some jokes?" And we were like, The hell is
do you
that?
mean?
What does that mean?
Like write a joke like how? Like
And he
write
was
it
like,
down
"You guys
and
don't
read
write
it?
jokes." It was like, "No, we just smoke mad weed," and that's worked out for us.
Yeah, we smoke mad weed.
Smoke
From
mad
New
weed.
York. What do you
That's
want?
it.
What else you want?
We quick on our feet.
We wear Timbs.
Yo, congratulations on everything. I've been
Thank you,
wanting
man.
to
Thank
meet you
you,
guys
man.
for a long
Thanks for
time.
having us, bro.
We're all
For
fans.
real.
Garcia, really quick.
We official now.
You know, we are. Yeah, congratulations on being on the cruise show. This is major for you guys.
This is
Yeah.
huge. This is like a Latin Grammy. I can put my move.
It's a line for chase, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Take that, Ricky Martin.
Seriously, man, come through anytime, man. We're here every afternoon.
Thank you, man. We
In
definitely will
Los
come
Angeles, I see we're wearing Timbs on the beach. My guy,
listen,
my guy.
only way
keeping
to
it
do it,
true
baby.
form. I like that.
Facts.
And you guys are welcome here anytime.
Question for you.
Straight up. Yes, sir.
Spaghetti on the beach.
Spaghetti on the beach. Sure.
My man.
No,
Let's
no,
go.
no.
End of the
Spaghetti
interview.
especially-
Thank you. Cruz, I
I'll tell you.
appreciate you.
You got it,
Everybody,
my brother.
Leslie, my mans, we out here.
Yeah.
Yes, spaghetti on the beach.
Or in a hot tub. Spaghetti in a hot tub is a vibe as well.
See, that's what
Vibe,
happens. That's
vibe.
what happens. You start shaking the laws, anarchy.
What do you guys, really quick, what do you guys make of Jaden Smith shaving his head off
I love it.
this weekend?
I love it. Even though I know my barber is
shaving his hair
cringing,
off.
We know Jaden Smith. He's a wild boy.
Yeah.
He's a wild boy, but
He can
he
do
has a
what he
good
wants.
heart. You know.
You know what I'm saying?
To me, it seems as if he's chasing for something. He's in search of something. You're shaving your head on stage. You're
You know
you're
what?
looking for something. there.
After spending time with him, he's on an enlightened plane that the rest of us are never going to reach.
Absolutely, yes,
Like
he
he be
is.
saying stuff. I'm like, yo, are you 98 years old? How do you know
How
this?
did you? What the fuck?
Well, he did that tweet and he was like, yo, how can we see if eyes aren't real? And I was like,
Yo, I know. I was just like, yo, my
I
man.
was like, yo.
I was like, bro.
I was like, yo, I need your connect.
I was like, yo, for real.
Calabasas Connect.
Yo, whoever's
Introduce
your
me
plug
to your
is, hook me
plug.
up.
Because I was like, yo, you different.
Desus and Mero, my guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Yo,
man.
thank you for
Appreciate
having
it,
us.
man.
It's so much
Salute, man.
fun.
Let's go. Come through anytime. Real
Cheers.
923 Cruise Show. Yeah.